to Random Friend Squad. I'm Jason.
I'm Bud.
Dan.
And I'm Mike.
Hey, ready to abuse your ears with more of our obnoxious bantering. Woo. You guys ready for all this? Let's do it.
Yeah.
I'm hosting this week. Surprise, surprise. Jason's hosting. I know, right? We're doing this. Whatever. I got some beers in me. We're doing great. All right.
I like beers in you, Jason.
I like beers in me too. I'm a more fun guy, not funner, because funner isn't a word, Daniel.
We'll talk about that later.
All right. So how was everybody's weekend?
Do you like beers in a can?
I like beers any which way they come to my mouth.
As long as they're IPAs.
Doesn't sound right. As long as they're IPAs.
I feel compelled to get bottles since I feel like older now.
I feel like I just want to give you my beer so you can put it in your mouth. What?
Oh. What?
What? Nothing.
Oh.
Okay.
This just got weird.
It's
Anyway, my weekend was great. Thanks for asking.
Anybody else?
Yeah, anyone else want to add to that?
Oh, dude, I had a great weekend.
Let's hear about it.
Oh, a friend of mine got married, and it was a Doctor Who themed wedding, and I was all geeking out about it. Yeah, I was all dressed up in my suit, bow tie, and my black chucks. Borrowed my sonic screwdriver and just running around dancing and stuff.
I saw your pictures; they were awesome.
Any of those big girls go as the TARDIS?
What?
No.
No, there was a TARDIS there.
Yeah. Someone's got to go as the TARDIS. That's all I'm saying.
No, it wasn't like a cosplay type deal. It was, it was just.
I would. If I had a wedding, you for sure guys would have to come dressed as cosplay.
Oh my god, I would be upset if I couldn't come dressed as cosplay.
But that
Would you go as like Pikachu or Squirtle?
Wait, would I be invited though?
No, it would be my choice. Like I get to issue out who you'd be.
Wait,
so you'd be like, Bud, you're gonna be some kind of anthropomorphic fox, so you get to come to my wedding as a furry.
Oh my
no
god,
way,
yes.
you would get. I would actually let you choose what you wanted to come as. Mike, on the other hand,
Bud's like, good thing I already have the costume.
What would I be? I want to hear it.
Mike, you would be Pikachu, but you would be sexy Pikachu. You know how like you'd have to get one of those sexy Pikachu things.
Okay, yeah.
So you'd have to be that.
Dude, I would have to make it. I'm sure they don't sell it
all
my
you
size.
All you could say the entire wedding is Pika Pika.
Yeah, you have to be a character.
Matt, everyone's gonna love me.
On a related note, please do not come to my wedding dressed in your Pikachu costume.
I don't know if it'll fit
or
in my,
your furry fox costume.
I don't have a furry fox costume.
Can I
Come
show
as
it?
Rocket Raccoon.
There you go.
I know those are popular now. Can I show up to your wedding dressed as something fun, like a mascot of some sort?
Yeah,
You're gonna have a mohawk. Isn't that fun enough?
Tuxedo mask from Sailor Moon.
My second best man is what you can come dressed as.
Oh.
What is that like? What privileges do I have in that? Is it? What are the difference between the benefits of the first best man and the second best man? So is it? I want to know if it's worth me taking out the best man.
One holds his hair. One holds his hair when he pukes, and the other one takes his shoes off.
Ooh.
Takes my shoes off. That means
exactly.
Oh, that means people won't mess with me. That's a good idea.
Yeah.
There's a college age Jason thing.
Right.
I'm fine with my position.
Yeah, I mean, it's just so that you feel good about yourself, and that you fly all the way to Chicago to come rent a suit and stand up next to me while I get married, and you get to sit at the head table. The head table is going to be awesome. I mean,
I will be happy. I'm pretty much excited to sit at the head table so I can eat first.
Yes.
You should be excited to be second best man because you don't have to plan anything because you're not the best man.
The best man's not going to plan anything.
No, but I have to have a backup.
It's all about him.
I have to have a backup speech for sure.
Yeah.
Like one of those things where like maybe it gets a little out of control and I have to walk up there and take the mic and it does that little feedback woo thing and it's like hey.
I mean, if our podcast
what he really means to say.
If our podcast is still going on, you can just do your practice second best man speech on here, and it'll just be so awesome. Yeah.
Oh no, because here's the thing: if I get approval for it first, then it's never gonna fly. It's just when I do it live.
It's gotta be on the spot, or everyone's gonna be like, "Hey, wait! You can't say that."
Yeah. If I ever gave a speech, it would have to be. I'd have to deliver for sure.
Well, you get the fake approval on here, and then you do your real speech there, and I'll be there, so I can't wait to see it. I'll be recording it.
That's right. That's a good point.
Yeah.
Good point. Yeah, I'm doing that for sure. For sure.
Did you have a good weekend this weekend, Dan?
Me, yeah, I had a great weekend. I'm kind of I started vlogging. There was this thing that was like, vlog every day in August, and there's some acronym for it, but I won't say it.
Vlogist? Oh wait.
Yeah, you know what? That was it.
Vlogist. That's clever. Mike, I like you.
Seriously. So I picked up the camera and I tried to vlog, and I did like 2 days of it, and man, I spent more time. I spent so many hours just editing video, but it was great. I love editing video, so I did that for 2 days. And I think that sucked up my. I pretty much sucked up my whole weekend. I just kind of talked to the camera, which kind of felt vlogist. Yeah, I know.
Every day.
I
couldn't do 31 videos of looking at a camera. I wouldn't be able to edit it. I'd just do like the phone and be like, "Hey," and then that would be it.
Oh man, I've done like 2 bits every day in each thing, and like it was getting a little out of control. I don't think I can do it. I don't think I can keep up for 30 days, but we'll see. We'll see what happens.
When we were talking about it yesterday, and you were like, "You should do it," I was just like, "Yeah, I don't think I have enough to say." I'd just be like, "Hi guys, I went to work today, and now I'm gonna sit on my couch,
And now I'm on a podcast.
and now I'm on a podcast.
I make it.
You guys want to watch me podcast?"
I make it fun to sit on the couch. I make it fun to sit on the couch.
But that's your skill. That's like something you're really good at. I'm not. I'm just like, I'm sitting on my couch.
Yeah,
And then I'd flip the camera and we'd watch whatever crappy show I was watching on TV.
Whatever basic bitch show you have on at the time.
Right? True story.
But yeah, it's been fun. What I'm really kind of dreading is next weekend because I'm gonna go to Paintball USA, and I've never been paintballing before, man. I just have this flashback of when I was a freshman in high school, and some kids from this high school came back from paintballing, and they were just all like welted up, like they did something wrong. So I'm afraid I'm gonna go with Blake.
I used to paintball with this army guy in the desert behind where you live, Dan. And one time the gun got jammed, and he was like trying to clear it out. He's like, "What the hell?" And they were walking back towards like the little foxhole that we were all sitting in, and all of a sudden, clack, 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 they all came and was like, "Whoo, whoo, whoo, whoo," and my lip was like, like split open, and like huge as fuck for like 3 days. It was ridiculous.
Did you have a mask?
I wasn't playing. They were coming back to where we were. I was waiting for my turn.
Everybody looks happy in the videos and stuff, and it all looks pretty good. So I think I'll be okay. We'll have masks on and stuff.
Fun.
Yeah. So Blake and I
Your
are gonna.
face
go to
will be okay. Everything else is gonna hurt like hell because fuck those paintballs hurt, man.
Yeah, when I went,
Especially those guys who dial their guns up after they calibrate.
Oh yeah, screw that.
I get the wrench gun, so I don't know.
Wear layers. If I can suggest anything, I know you live in the desert and it's probably gonna be hot as balls, but dude, wear layers. I'd rather be sweaty than welted.
It's like, what would G.I. Joe do?
When I went, I was wearing my mask, and it didn't cover like this part of my head, and that's where, of course, one hit me right here, and I had this huge bump on my head, and I was just like, "Oh man, that was the end of my day." Thank God.
Like the Popeye lumps, the ones that used to come out of the head.
He like pushed it back down.
Oh, those cartoons were awesome back in the day.
Oh man,
those were good.
I actually had a pretty good weekend too. I spent my entire summer last year, every single weekend day that I had, working on my soon-to-be brother-in-law's boat. He bought a boat for like about $1,000. It had a crappy waterlogged engine, so he bought a Mustang 5.0 engine, and we souped it all up, dropped it in the boat, wrenched everything together.
Yeah.
Man, I've been waiting for the day to get on this boat. So Saturday after work, he told me to meet up with him. So I drove about an hour, and we just cruised around on the boat. We pulled up on this beach, and everyone has their boats and jet skis pulled up on this beach, and they're all just drinking, music's playing. Everyone's just having a good old time, man. So we drove, or we were, went out boating, and there's like a bar that you can like pull your boat up and go into the bar, pop, and everybody was chilling. It was legit. I had a really, really good time. So, I can't wait for more summers on this boat and some tubing action. They got a big old tube to tow. We didn't do any tubing because it was just a couple of us, but I'm very excited to do more boating, guys.
Yeah, dude, that's exciting.
Boats are awesome.
Weekend boating. What?
Weekend boating. I know. I feel like I'm a baller now. I'll be on the boat this weekend. I don't know what you're doing. I'm on the boat.
Yeah,
Wait,
do you have boat? Do you have boat shoes?
I don't.
Oh man, you're not official till you have boat shoes.
You need a boat face mask, man. You can't go boating every weekend. And where does one get a 5.0 engine from a Mustang from? Like, how did you get that?
He ordered
pick
it.
and pull.
Probably from a Mustang.
No, he ordered it refurbished, rebuilt, souped up, ready to go. Like
it came from Vanilla Ice's estate sale. It was way cheap. Had low miles.
Oh my gosh.
Oh man,
that's cool. The boat sounds fun. Do I get to, when we go out there? Do I get to go on the boat? Like, or do I have to like earn my time?
It'll be October, so maybe not.
No way.
It's different. It's different in the Midwest. It's not just like, oh, let's go on the boat. It's December. Who cares? Like you'll freeze.
You actually have to think about the seasons when you're not in California.
Seasons matter out here.
Well, I mean, my weekend was cool too. It was my mom's birthday. She just turned 50, so it
Paula.
was the big one. So shout out to my mom because I know she watches all these. So.
I saw a picture of her. She looks great.
She does, yeah. I think she looks awesome. I'm really excited. She got her teeth done, so she looks freaking awesome. But other than that, hung out with my good friend Mike Ochiltree. She got her teeth did. I don't know my good friend Mike Ochiltree. Shout out to him as well. He's in town. He's in town.
Is that Milk Mike?
No, that's other Mike.
No, that's piss on the couch, Mike.
I was gonna say, are we gonna say that on here? Yeah, that's.
I'll say it. He pissed on my couch.
Never said before.
So
how does just wait? Hold on. You can't just pass by that gem. You open that up, dude. You have to tell the story.
I didn't say it just so everyone is clear.
Mike knows. I told him I'm gonna tell the world. I don't care.
It's not my story.
He was very, very drunk one night at a party and tried to drive home, and I did not have a ride home. So in lieu of his drunk ass driving home, I drove him to my house, and I said, "Hey man, go to sleep on my couch. I'm gonna go to sleep." Cool. I go upstairs. I wake up in the morning, and I'm like, "Hey bro, you gotta go." And he's just like, "Oh, what?" I woke him up like 4 times. I was leaving. I'm like, "Come on, man, you really gotta go." So he gets up, and we both walk out to our cars, and he's just like, "Zombie." And I'm like, "Get in your truck and go home." So he goes, and then I'm like tidying up the couch, and I pull up a blanket, and I'm like, "Oh, you have got to be kidding me." And the whole couch was covered in pee. And so I texted him like, "Bro, you pissed on my fucking couch." And he's like, "When was I even at your house?"
Oh my god.
I'm like, you drove home. What? Sorry, Mike, go ahead with your story. Great weekend, Mike.
Hold on. You're missing one key point of the story. That wasn't your couch. You were renting a bedroom upstairs from some other people you didn't even know.
We can leave that out.
That wasn't your. No, that wasn't your.
We can leave that out.
I'm sure they're not subscribing.
They may be.
They're one of our 110.
Yeah, they may be.
That's a good one for Would You Rather.
Let's go ahead and leave
Would you rather have somebody piss on your couch or shit in your bathtub while drunk?
Oh, how do you even remove that?
Shit in my bathtub.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
that's easier.
It was a lot harder to clean the piss couch.
Yeah, for sure.
What are you talking about? You just flipped the cushions. You said.
No.
No, after 3 hours of cleaning.
Dude, you were scared for days. You were like, "Work."
I thought I wasn't gonna get to move to Chicago. I thought that my money was gonna go to replace the couch instead of moving to Chicago. I was so livid. You have no idea.
Your plane ticket money went to Pure One Imports.
Oh god. But yeah, so that was pretty much the weekend. We went to a club in LA because my friend's buddy was DJing out there, and yeah, it was a fun time. I was just too much drinking this weekend. So
DJ Pauly B.
Yes, exactly. His big hair was just like, "What up?" So I don't know why I even know that much about Pauly D.
Oh, I do, and I know about that.
I know about Pauly D.
Yeah, about Pauly D.
No shame.
No, it's pop culture.
Oh yeah. So how's that?
All right, guys. So it sounds like we got another sponsor, I guess.
All right.
I just got this right now, so let's go ahead and just read through this real quick and give them some love. All right, guys, from the people who brought you Bud Light with Lime and Bud Light with Clamato, the new refreshing drink just in time for summer, Bud Might.
All right, dude, what's Bud Might?
Bud Might has the same smooth flavor we all know and love from the Budweiser family, but now infused with bath salts. Bud Might. You might eat your girlfriend's face. You might attack your Meemaw with a machete. You might kill your neighbor's goat. Nah. You might plow through a crowd at the farmer's market.
I'm sold, but how many calories does it have, and where does it fit into my Atkins diet?
Well, my witless chum, it doesn't matter, because after drinking Bud Might, you're going to federal pound-you-in-the-ass prison.
I'm sold. I just happen to have some Bud Might right here. Let's try it out. See what happens.
Yeah. Bud Might, not only sold in Florida, not available in the other 49 United States because they're not as crazy as Florida is.
Florida.
It's delicious, guys. It's a little bit more bubbly and fizzy than regular Bud Might, but it's good.
Nice.
Oh man.
Nice.
We'll see how it works.
Need some vodka.
All right, we're gonna come back to Dan on that and see how that Bud Might is at the end of the show.
If he's not arrested.
We'll see what kind of side effects it has on me.
Imported
The only
join
time it
you,
works is if you the moment you pass the border into Florida, that's when it kicks in.
Yeah.
Right? You turn into a werewolf.
I'm just surprised you got it imported from Florida so fast.
They sent it with the read. We got these sponsorships coming in, man. We're gonna have that fat cash soon. What are we gonna do with our sponsorship money?
Well, thank you to Bud
Buy
Mike,
you a
by
pop
the way.
filter.
Yeah.
Buy you, yeah.
Thanks, Bud Mike.
Hold on, I got it, yo. Is
Pop
this
filter.
better?
Say some P words.
I have my pop filter. Is that seriously better?
It might be.
It's a lot better when Mario's saying it.
It's me, Mario.
He's drinking again. He's wearing the shirt. The things my eyes have seen.
Two sips of the Bud
was
Light.
gonna
This
say-
is where we're at.
The Bud Mite is kicking in.
Good thing I'm just drinking IPAs today. This Longhammer IPA is legit. It says Longhammer IPA is a big fan of dry hopping, which sounds much dirtier than it is.
Your bottle looks like the soup can.
I think Jason's just trying to get sponsorships now. He's just like
I
saying,
am. I want that money, man.
I'm also a big
You know
fan
what?
of Yo Mama.
I need money to buy stuff. I mean, we love buying stuff, right?
We do.
Like, everybody loves buying stuff.
We have two more sponsors asking to be on the
Wow.
show. Yeah.
Dude, you
we
just
have a.
ruined a perfect segue.
I know.
Did I?
Yeah. So we need that money to buy things. I buy things all the time. I got stuff that I buy. How about you guys? What's your favorite purchase?
All out of buying.
A lot of buying.
Anything that I
Not
can
buying.
afford. It's the favorite thing I can buy.
Well, let's just start that over.
You want to start
Let's
that?
just keep
I'll
going.
Just keep rolling with it.
It's 2014. Don't we have the power of editing?
We do.
No, it's funnier this way.
Somebody say a racial slur. And we can't. We can't use it.
They're like, oh, we gotta move it. We dropped an N-bomb. Couple more sips of that Bud Might. You might be dropping N-bombs.
Oh my
No,
god.
actually, this is.
Be
refreshing.
dropping bombs of some sort.
I liken this to Gatorade.
I see what you did there.
All right, I'm sorry.
So let's just totally train wreck this segue since Dan just fucking botched it all. What's your guys' favorite purchases?
My favorite purchase is my MacBook Pro with Retina display because it's flipping amazing, and I am obsessed with Apple. If you guys don't know me, you know that already. But yeah, it's flipping amazing. I get some nice eye candy from my Retina display, and my eyes don't hurt anymore.
You're looking at me?
When I'm looking, yeah, you guys look 10 times better on Retina display. But yeah, no, I bought it with my tax return last year, and it's amazing. So I just love it. So that's my favorite purchase.
I'm jealous
This
of
guy
your
does
Mac.
love Max. That's the guy I bought my first iPhone from with the
True
friend
that.
discount.
Oh,
Shout
yeah,
out.
friend discount, and then he made money off of it later on. So
I did.
No
I
biggie.
did.
Recently, it's these.
Chuck
Chuck's?
Taylor's.
Yes,
Dude.
I haven't wore a pair of these things in 20 years.
Dude, I think that's a good purchase.
It is. I
feet
put them
are too
on and
wide.
I'm happier. It's like a psychological thing. It makes me happier when I put them on.
There you
My
go.
feet are way too wide for Chuck Taylors, man.
That's why you buy a size larger than what you wear, because I wear a size 10 and a half, and those
They
are
just look huge,
11 and a
though.
half.
I look like Sideshow Bob when I put them on, literally.
running around with
Yeah.
clown shoes.
But I
on.
love those things, and I'm so jealous of
I tried
people.
some on at the store the other day, and they just were not doing it for me.
I like them,
What
though. I
about-
wish I could wear them.
What about you, Dan? What's your favorite purchase?
Oh, this time machine I just purchased on eBay, so I can go back in time and untrain wreck the train wreck I just caused in the last 2 minutes. For sure.
Nice.
Spoiler alert. I think you're being duped on that time machine.
It said all the parts are required at Radio Shack. I'm sold. So yeah. So
I think my favorite purchase, this is gonna sound lame, but I think my favorite purchase was my engagement ring
I
for
knew
my
you were
thing.
say-
You know what? It made her happy. It made her really happy, and it made this whole wedding ball start rolling. And although it's quite an expensive wedding ball that is rolling and taking all of my available funds, I'm gonna get to see all you guys in Chicago. I mean,
and you're happy to be married. Come on.
Oh,
yeah.
no, sure, for
You
sure.
always discount it. Don't discount it. You're happy too. You're
No,
all
I-
excited.
I love this girl. She is the best girl I could have ever found. So we're done being
Aw.
cheesy now, but she's awesome. I mean,
That's so cute.
She accepts me for me, and we have a good time together most of the time.
Most of the time. I feel
No,
like
we do.
this is the beginning of a rom-com right now.
Great transition. My favorite non-purchase would be this.
Yeah, let's hear it.
Yeah.
I want to hear the story about that.
This beautiful, humongous painting that's behind me here. So over the weekend, back to the favorite purchase. We're tying it all together here, guys.
That's what we do
All
on
right,
Random Friends Squad.
It really ties the room together.
It really does. If you saw, it really does. So over the weekend, I went to IKEA because we were buying wedding stuff, doing centerpieces and things like that. Cleaned out the wedding account, spent every last penny that was in it. I was looking at this painting inside, and it was on sale. It was only like $40, and I was like, "Oh God, man, the wedding account should fund this painting because it's pretty awesome." And Sadie's like, fuck that, we're not getting it. And I'm like, man, all right. So we leave, we spend all the pennies in the wedding account, and we're walking to the car, and like 2 cars away from my car, I'm like, that's that Chicago painting sitting on the grass right there. Okay. We go to the car. We have a big crate that we're loading all the wedding stuff in, and we're loading it up. Bloop, 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 bloop. And I'm like, man, that painting's still there. Bloop, 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 bloop. And I'm like, maybe it's those people that are loading up in their cars right there. So we sit in the car, and I smoke a cigarette, and I have a group chat with Dan and Mike, and I text them, and I'm like, hey guys, here's a scenario. Boop, 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 boop. This is what happened. Like, should I take it or should I leave it? Is it bad karma? Like, what's the deal? Like, I need advice here. So nobody responded, of course, because their lives are so important. They can't respond to me. And so I sat there for like 20 to 30 minutes just waiting, and the people who were loading up their cars, they left, and there was nobody around. So I'm like, I think it's a sign, bro. So I'm like, all right, I'm going to take the cart. I'm going to go put it in the little cart thing. I'm going to peep out the situation. So there's nobody around. So I walk back to the car, and I pick that bitch up, and I go to put it in my car. And it's like this much clearance. I'm like, go in the car. So I shove this whole thing. I mean, it's humongous. Like, it's like huge. Yeah. So I shoved the whole thing in the car, and it's like sticking out of the windows. Like, thank God I had my back windows down. I probably would have broke it shoving. And it's like sticking out of the car, and I'm like, woo, let's go, free painting, Chicago.
It's yours. Finders versus keepers.
I mean, I agree. I hope you didn't just like incriminate yourself there, but
it was you know what? I sat in the car, and Sandy's like, are we leaving or what? And I'm like, I'm thinking about the criminal logistics of this all. Like,
it's the hood's coming out.
Technically, it's paid for. Somebody paid for it. It wasn't me, but somebody did. You know,
Jason logic.
So if I stole,
that's what happened. You guys didn't respond, so I said, "What would Jason do?" Jason would take this shit and shove it in his car.
So if I like came up to you and stole your iPhone, then like that's really cool because you paid for it, right?
If I left my iPhone sitting on the grass for like a half an hour, and you were like, oh, right there, there's nobody around, it's your iPhone, Michael.
All right, deal.
It looks pretty cool back there. You look a little bit like Godzilla.
Oh my God, with the green shirt.
Dude, you'd make a horrible Godzilla. We'd be like, oh look, it's Godzilla, and Jason would be walking, but he'd be closer to the sun because he's so big. So by the end of the day, he would just be like tired, just done. Oh look, he's very, very weak.
Why is Godzilla so red? Is that racist? Can I make the Japanese voice?
Yeah, it was good. That was good.
That's where Godzilla lives, dude. That's not racist.
Don't you live in Chicago? If you open your window, don't you see that same picture for reals?
Oh, I wish,
outside?
Dude. I wish. I double my rent, and maybe I would get to see that.
Can you try to climb up the?
Yeah, and live on one of the rigs in the lake.
I know, huh? You look like that game Rampage.
Oh yes, that game's amazing. Oh God.
Oh, great. So I went to bed the other night, and I watched crappy TV, and there happened to be an infomercial on. This infomercial caught my eye, and I laughed hysterically. I laughed so hard that I woke up my fiance. This shit is great. I queued up the video. I hope you guys have downloaded it and got it ready to watch. We'll show it here for the viewers here. Go ahead and start that video up, guys, and take a little look. It's called Bug Assault. All right.
Assault.
Bug Assault. Did you got the video queued up, bud?
Yeah.
I'm ready.
All right.
I do.
Let's get a 3, 2, 1.
All right. Everybody ready?
Yep.
3, 2, play. This thing is fucking awesome. All right, guys. It is like a shotgun.
What the hell? Oh my god.
That Jello's unedible.
I saw this commercial in the middle of the night, and it's like 2:30 a.m. and I'm laughing hysterically. Sandy's like, "What's going on?" And I'm like, "This I don't know. I don't know what's going on, Dave." The fly.
The sound effects are what get me.
My favorite one is when he gets shot off of the snowman and he's coming at the screen all.
I like when it hits something, it makes sounds when it hits like a wall.
They shot it off of Jesus' head.
Oh my gosh. Oh my god.
This thing is so legit. Like, I want this to be our next sponsor because I want them to send me one of these. I want to play with one of these, but I don't want to spend like $30 or however much it's going to cost on it.
I'm gonna find out how much this costs, and then you'll be able to find it at Walmart.
Wait, can I? I want the Fonz cup.
Does it come with that Fonz mug?
What about that Homer donut? Is that going to be okay? Is that still edible?
I know. Oh my god. It looks like a snowman. It doesn't even look like a bug.
Bugasalt.com.
Dude, the poor fly. I've never felt
shameless
bad
plug here for bugasalt.com. If you guys want to send us a free one of these, and we'll do a little promo for you guys. This is the best infomercial that I've ever seen in the middle of the night. I laughed so hard, so entertaining. I want one incredibly bad. Let's play with this, guys.
Let's go.
$40.
Let's do it. Let's put sugar in it and like shoot at each other like just snacks.
It's so magic getting some of that in your eye. You're just running. You get shot by your.
So is this just give salt all over your house or what?
That's what my fiance said. I'm like, this looks cool, and she's like, maybe outside. I don't want salt all over the shit.
Maybe when you're camping.
Yeah, right.
The only one that worked in
the
whole video was when it hit the popcorn because at least the salt was getting on your popcorn. But that fly was holding on for dear life.
I was gonna say, yeah, that's the only one the fly didn't go fly. Yeah, exactly.
Just a John McClane fly. He's
oh my god.
Oh, that seems awesome. I can't believe that was
a how-to and safety video on the website.
Do not shoot in your eyes, you idiot.
I just kind of want to go shoot at some slugs.
Do
they explode?
I go to sleep, that dude talking.
The flies just explode.
Can we also talk about the soundtrack of that commercial? Because it sounded like a 90s porn. A 90s like murder mystery porn or something. Like.
When I was editing together the video, I was also editing together the boat video simultaneously. I was doing them both. And Sandy's like, "You're using that soundtrack for the boat video?" I was like, no. This is already here. I didn't pull this one.
Oh god.
Those flies were out of control. Do you remember how much it cost when you saw it?
Bud said it was 40. I didn't remember.
Their site says
$40. That thing looked like a child's toy.
$10 each. We'll send it to my house, and then.
You can get it with a T-shirt for $10 more.
With a T-shirt? Is it the ant? Is it like the ant with the butt missing?
No, it's there's one where it's just a guy holding one. Then there's the evolution one.
Is there the one where it's shooting the fly off Jesus' head when he was talking to the little boy? He's talking to the little boy.
I want the one with the picture frame of the fly holding the baby.
Oh my God.
And it was like Uncle Sal.
yes, that one. I was like,
actually, it's a fly holding a guy.
What?
There's
the picture at the beginning where it gets shot off the picture of the fly head.
Oh my God.
Picture it was holding like a dude.
Yeah, a little regular baby, right?
No, it was a guy, like a full-grown dude.
Grown-ass man?
An adult.
Yeah. But they do have the Mr. Pinch T-shirt for $20.
I like the Mr. Pinch logo. That was a pretty legit logo. I'm a fan.
There's the bug-out T-shirt with the gun, the one where the fly's holding the dude with the gun for $50.
Oh my God.
Oh man, I gotta see someone's real review, not their like infomercial review, to see if it's really working.
I feel like that
if I had the extra money, I would buy it and do a real review.
You should just email them and say, "Hey, I got 500 subs. Let me do a review for you."
We got a podcast. I'll plug it everywhere I go.
I'll reply back to you.
I'll take it to every single summer party that I am at and be like, "Hey guys, have you seen the Bug Assault?"
Be like,
press media. Press at bugasalt.com.
It's legit. It's like literally just a shotgun from these flies. Like, buckshot of salt flying at their faces. Like, it's awesome. I want one. I want one bad. I hope we talk about
another video.
Send us one.
I want to like bring it to the movies and stand next to the butter station at the popcorn and just be like, "You want some salt?" And they're fucking shooting flies everywhere.
Or when the movie's just shitty, you just start shooting at the screen.
It like goes all over this guy's date, and he's just like, "What the hell, man?" And I'm like, "Bug Assault. Buy one for $40. Random Friend Squad / Bug Assault." Boom.
I love it.
Could you rob a bank with the Bug Assault?
Can you rob a bug with a Bug Assault?
You could.
I'm gonna kill you. Leave this house.
What would it give you? I have nothing.
I wish I was white trash. I wish I was white trash enough to have flies in my house. Like I mean, I don't have flies in my house. I close the doors.
I think
like,
you should take that back.
You just go outside like some sort of Rambo mission.
Do you have flies in your house, Mike? Am I
No. I think I don't think anyone should wish for that. It's fucking annoying. It's horrible.
No. Oh well, no. I mean, I agree, but like, I mean, I don't really have a reason for this thing. Maybe camping. Camping sounds like a good thing.
That would be awesome.
That's
yeah.
fun. You know,
dude, they're all over your hot dogs. And you're like, bah, and you're like, these are some salty ass hot dogs, but yeah, those bugs are gone.
Salty ass wieners you got here, boy.
I can't believe somebody greenlit that.
I know, right? What the hell?
I haven't seen Brutalities and Flies since they had that tennis racket looking thing that you put batteries in and it just zaps things.
I want one of those.
I've never heard a fly drop an F-bomb before. And it's all whack. It's all fuck you. And I'm like, whoa, this is great.
Those flies in the Bug Assault video didn't even have a chance, man. They were just like, Matrix flying back.
He was the one who was flying at the screen, and they're look like raisins.
Oh my god.
You know, I just thought about it. What if those were all fake?
I'm pretty sure they
Because none of them moved before they got shot.
You're right, bud. What if they were on strings like wires or just yanking
No, they're
them?
just
they froze them
dead
and just
flies.
set
You
them
just
there?
set it down there. Yeah.
Wait, did you guys really think they were real though?
I was
Could've
sold.
been.
Really?
I mean, why not?
Oh, because
like
the 19
cue up the
different
camera,
images where they had a fucking
cue up the
fly standing
camera,
still for
may-
that long.
It was eating.
Patience.
Maybe it took 6,000 shots for them to get those 6.
For
Just
this
saying.
shitty ass.
Just saying.
Bug Assault.
Shitty, it's $40, man. You're gonna make your money back in no time.
Oh,
You know
does it come
what?
with a salt? Do I have to go buy my own salt from the 99-cent store too?
Let's
Damn, dude.
let's ask him. Can we send him an email and ask him if the bugs were dead or not?
I think we should. Yeah, we'll say we're from PETA. Like,
Can we get 'em
were
on the
those
podcast?
flies?
No, they just have a camera. It is real. There's a camera just looking at the Jello, and it shows the fly landing on the Jello, and then they shoot it.
They filmed it
I don't know,
backwards.
See, you guys need to be believers. Just because it's on the internet
Walking
doesn't
around
mean
the
it's fake.
fork right now.
Oh gosh.
I'm sold. Where's the headquarters at? It's got to be in California. Can I go down there to where the Bug Assaults are assembled?
Why's it got to be in California?
Because it's where everything's made, obviously.
Yeah, that's where everything's from.
That's
it.
where. Oh man,
Wow.
I'm like 3.5 beers into this podcast.
Yeah,
so
I can tell.
Yeah. Sorry for listening to us with earbuds on, because Jason's just burping into your ears.
You should have had some of that Bud Might, dude.
But
I know. How's that going? How's that working for you, Dan? You doing all right?
Yeah, I don't really feel anything from it. Maybe it's because I'm white. I don't know. It has no effect on me, I guess. Huh? I'll drink some more and I'll get back to you guys. Check in with me again.
good.
Next week on Random Friend Squad segment, is it racist? Moving on.
Tolerance.
Oh my god.
Dan didn't have to go to the Museum of Tolerance when he was in 6th grade.
Oh my god. I had to go 6th, 7th, and 8th grade.
It's up the
They
It's
wanted
up
to
the
drill it
street.
into us.
It's
Oh
really
my
up the
gosh.
street from us. I can't do it.
Oh man, so you guys play video games? Does anybody play video games? You guys are nerds.
Nope.
Of course you play video games.
Do I play video
I
games?
haven't played a video game a day in my life.
Not only does Bud play video games, afterwards he talks about the video games sometimes, and that works really well.
Yep.
Like talking while playing video games.
Ooh.
What's your guys' favorite video game system? Do we have a
Oh, let's up.
PlayStation.
Hey,
Anything.
PlayStation? Ooh.
PlayStation 4 right now, but PlayStation 3 is pretty great.
I've got PlayStation 3, Xbox 360. I've got a Wii. I've got my PC.
Does your Wii do the same thing that my Wii does and just collect dust over there?
No, you got the special edition, dude.
Figured. I spent $200 on that thing and I played it like 6 times.
No,
My
what
nephews
happened
play it
was-
more than I do.
Wait, didn't you hack it too? Like,
I hacked it, dude. I
Yeah.
spent like a week straight hacking.
I
the damn
remember
thing,
asking
and I
you about
still
it,
don't
yeah.
play it.
I remember you helped me hack
got-
mine.
I got mine launch day, got the black case for it right away, got the chip. Then we just recently, we played it up until because I even had a little hard drive sitting on top of it. I saved all my games there because you know how kids are with, just they're very bad handling discs. So I put all my games on the drive, but the last electrical storm we had blew out the power supply. The Wii works, but I don't have a power supply for it.
Ooh, you should get a new one.
You should go to any garage sale and you'll probably find like 3.
Let's just play your Xbox 360 because Xbox is
dead
better
too.
than all those.
But the Wii's fun,
connect to the internet.
I love the Wii. I'm pretty sure the Wii outsold everything else, so I'm not talking shit.
The Wii did. When I was looking at the numbers of it all, because I know Mike's a PlayStation guy. I'm an Xbox guy. Dan's an Xbox guy.
Bud's a PC guy, probably.
I'm bi.
Bud's everything.
You're bi?
No,
I have them all. I have all the systems. I don't.
Yeah, I'll play them all.
Ooh.
I don't discriminate.
I'll catch them.
Well, I did a little investigation because I know Mike is really into the PlayStation. Sometimes we have arguments over like PlayStation, Xbox, and like which is better.
I mean, is it a coincidence that I'm wearing blue today and you're wearing green? Because we did not plan this out. I swear to God. That's all I'm saying. They're pretty even. You're right. We sold out everything. We blew everything out of the water. I was looking at the little pie graphs and bar charts and cheese wheels and everything, and we blew everything out of the water. Like, it was ridiculous. Even all the way up until 2013, which surprises the shit out of me because my Wii's been sitting there since 2010. So, so the figures are like 77 million units sold in 2013 for PS3 and 76 million for Xbox 360. So they're neck and neck. I mean, you guys got us a little bit on the units, but supposedly this Titanfall was supposed to like blow everything out of the water. Titanfall just blows. I don't know if anybody's ever played Titanfall. No, I haven't played.
I got it.
I have it.
I think Dan got it. We played together. I played it twice. How many times have you played it?
I played it a handful of times. It's just once you run around on the ground like Call of Duty, and then you get your Titan, and then all you're doing is shooting little Call of Duty guys on the ground, like
little ants. Like it's like, oh, where are you? Oh, yeah. I'm missing you. Oh, I just got blown up by another. Titan.
Wasn't really.
Start over.
It wasn't really the business,
but
I don't mind it.
Powers, they can like stop bullets and like throw them back at you and shit.
Yes, yeah. That's kind of cool, but you gotta like work up to that.
Do it right, yeah.
You just hopefully have to have another Titan on the screen at the same time, But it's cool. It was fun to get hyped up for it, though. It's always about just getting hyped up for it.
There's a lot of hype.
I like all the systems. We all hold hands. I like my Wii. I like the Mario. Mario's got.
I like my Wii too. I'm holding hands with it right now.
I like my Wii U, but I mean that'll never sell enough to be big. So.
No, it's okay.
That's what? That's pretty cool. My fiance's brother has one of those, and it's pretty legit. I'm not gonna lie. They're fun.
They are. They just
you
need more.
You can't beat out Mario though. Mario is probably one of the most iconic video game characters ever, and if he has a new game coming out, more than likely people are going to buy the new system for that game.
Especially in Asia, Gosh, my Japanese friend Gosh would go to McDonald's and stuff like that, and he'd bring me back videos and send me videos and stuff, and every week it's just get a new Pokemon if you come into the McDonald's with your DS and your handheld and stuff, and that's why you see all those street passes and stuff, and you're like, dude, I have to get in the car to like go anywhere. What with the street pass thing's stupid. Well, in Japan, you walk by everybody else, and then the street pass thing works really well there. So they have a big, huge. They're really big in Japan, dude, especially the Pokemon.
Oh, I honestly, I was huge on Street Pass for like pretty much most of last year. And it was fun, but because I used to go to Disneyland a lot, I got Street Passes there. They have like Street Pass events where like everyone who wants to like get Street Passes meets up at like this GameStop, and like they have Nintendo reps come down and they give out like special Nintendo items. It's actually really cool, but it's like if you have no one to go with, you're just like that loser sitting there in the corner like collecting Street Passes. You're just like, okay, but everyone else there is a loser too, so it's cool.
That's cool.
But it's fun. You're like, I don't want to see these people in real life. I just want to.
You guys are losers together. It's a group loser event.
Exactly. But anyway, back to what I was saying. PlayStation is greater than Xbox. So.
Well, what makes PlayStation greater than Xbox, Michael?
Well, first off, there are awesome titles that are only for PlayStation, like The Last of Us and
Church
and Uncharted. Uncharted.
Never heard of it.
Because you don't own a PlayStation, friend. These are some of the best games.
Shadow of the
Last of Us.
Colossus.
Shadow of the
Last
Colossus,
of
Jack and
Us.
Daxter. We have the
Are
Ratchet and Clank
these role
series.
Ratchet
are these
and
role
Clank.
playing games? Okay, I played Ratchet
Some
and
of
Clank,
them
but are
are.
these
Ratchet
role
and
playing
Clank.
games?
Some
These
of them
other ones
are.
that you're
Monster Hunter.
Maybe. But anyway, besides that, let's see. Are we talking about PS3 or PS4? Because
Just Sony. I mean, look what
Well,
Xbox
Sony,
has.
I mean-
Xbox has Halo.
okay,
It's
well, let's
kind
see.
of boring.
Let's see. Sony doesn't force a camera into your home to spy on you when it's on 24/7, like the Xbox.
You know,
One.
I have the Kinect unplugged because I don't like Big Brother watching me.
Exactly. Yeah, and the new one with the Xbox One is just like 10 times worse because it's always listening to you because you can just turn it on with your voice, which is cool and all. But I mean, if you're just trying to like lay down some pipe or something, you want them to listen to that? Like, no, that's not cool. Anyway,
Y'all can listen to me.
let's see, $400.
Some pointers.
$400 compared to $500 for the PlayStation 4. Oh, sorry.
They dropped it to 400.
Because they're selling it without the creepy ass Kinect now.
Yeah.
Why is it creepy? No one's watching you walk around in your tidy whities.
You know,
I promise.
you know what?
You think-
You know what?
Here's one of the things they
Kinect?
talked about. That is that based off that, what they were going to do is charge you based on how many people were watching Netflix.
Yes.
That was one of the things that they had planned. If you had 5 people sitting there watching a movie, they had the ability to charge you based on how many people.
You
were
guys
there
are all
watching.
9/11ers, man.
No,
is
this is real stuff.
Fact.
This is real
This
stuff.
is fact.
And it happened.
That's what
Well,
they
it
had
didn't happen
planned.
because everybody stopped it.
Oh, at the
and-
0 hour.
And not to mention, when you're watching, this Kinect has a heartbeat sensor. They can tell when you get more excited about watching a certain commercial on TV and stuff like that. That they can sell that
Yeah.
information and they store it in the system. And that's just
Well, that,
insane.
that's tinfoil hat stuff right there.
And then in a year from now, I get better programming, right?
Do you get better programming, or do you get more ads that are more tailored to you, but also make you go spend more
Don't
money?
you want your ads?
I
tailored to you?
love tailored to me anything's
I'm
clothes.
but I mean,
ads.
I'm okay watching diaper commercials because I don't have to go buy any fucking diapers. But if they're gonna throw Apple ads at me all day, I'm gonna be like, damn, I want that fucking iWatch, and I'm just gonna be like, I'm gonna go spend my life savings on it. So
Yeah, and then we all win. 'Cause you
I
love your
don't
Apple.
win. I don't
Maybe
win.
you have an iWatch.
Your favorite purchase was just an Apple product. You
But I-
win.
But I don't win
He got
because
you there, bro.
I don't win. I'm not gonna buy an Xbox One, so that's the end of it.
You know, I love my Xbox. I have a 360. I love it just fine, but I do
It was
miss.
free.
I do miss.
Of course you do. I spent $400 on mine. Yours was free.
Mine wasn't free. Mine was obtained by winning. Crystal won it.
Winning.
For free.
Wait, how did she win it? I want to hear.
No, she entered.
She entered a contest
like-
for Burger King and won.
Yeah, like 3 years
No
ago when the new
way.
Xbox Slims were coming out, Burger King was giving a contest where they were literally giving away an Xbox every 15 minutes for a month, I think. It was for a long time. So Crystal had all her email addresses. You could enter 5 times a day. We were timing it out. And on Thanksgiving night, around midnight or so, I was sleeping. And Crystal entered, and she was all bouncing up and down on the bed. And she's like, I won. She was
Oh
all
my
crying.
gosh.
And it's like, you won. It was like the king. He was like, oh. And, yeah.
She wasn't crying. Let me put that out there. She wasn't crying.
She was
Go
for sure. She was for sure crying. I had the video. Her eyes were all watering. She's like, "I saved Christmas." So she saved Christmas. We got the Xbox in the mail, and then it was great. It was like moving on up. It was
And then the next year, you told your son there was no Santa Claus, and you ruined Christmas.
or maybe
I got to be on FaceTime for that. That was great, by the way. Like, I want to be there for every kid's earth-shattering moment. If you're gonna like do
Hey.
anything crazy and tell your kids there's no
Here's the
Santa
thing.
Claus, can I be there, please?
No, here's the thing. They figured it out.
Oh gosh.
They figured it out and told us.
They were like,
You didn't know yet?
all right.
they're just like, Nutella's too good for Santa to be real. Like,
Yeah, it was Nutella that did it.
yeah. I mean, the power of
They opened their
Nutella.
mind to everything else.
Plug for Bud's Kids Nutella on everything videos.
Yes.
Heyo, good shit.
Plug.
ooh those
Plug,
fish
plug.
sticks, man. That was brutal. Watching the Nutella on fish sticks. They're
The one
brave.
I didn't like was
They're
the
brave.
deviled eggs. They liked the deviled
Ooh.
eggs one, but I'm just like, this is gross.
Wait, can we
They
have
need to
some?
bring that back. Can we get a gathering, like a little rally for bring back the Nutella? Bring back the Nutella. Bring back the
They're
Nutella.
working on it.
Can I
They're
just have-
getting stuff together.
I just want the
Mashed
deviled
potatoes
eggs.
is one.
It's not good for you.
Deviled eggs are
Dude,
good. I
let's
like
go
it.
make some deviled eggs. That's what I'm doing after this now.
Can you should do a Kickstarter
Serious?
for it, like the mashed potato person.
It was
Potato
it was
salad.
a potato salad.
Yeah, potato salad.
Potato salad. Yeah, we
Yeah,
should start
mashed
that.
potatoes is one of the things they have written down.
I mean, I'm almost that broke that I could probably start a Kickstarter just to make some damn deviled eggs.
I got
So let's
5.
see. Oh,
True story.
Every time.
I know. I love it. I'm gonna get it tattooed like across my back instead of my last name. It's just gonna say "True Story." And it's not gonna be like "True Story," bro. It's gonna be like a bunch of O's. True story.
I would like to say that I win because just the other day I was talking about how I'm gonna love every time you say "True Story" so much to the point where you're gonna want to get it tattooed on your back. Were you there for that conversation, or was I telling your sister?
I think
I might have told Crystal like, "Oh, dude, every time he says it, I'm just gonna laugh like it's the greatest thing." And eventually, it's gonna be so popular that he's gonna want it tattooed on his back. And then, sure enough, that was about 5 days ago. So yeah,
bringing it back, man.
Shout
out to John from season 2 or 3 of The Real World.
You think John Brennan's gonna sue?
He might
sue RFS Inc.
What do you think?
It's not like Pedro can.
Oh, ouch! Did you bing?
Sorry, it was there.
Remember Puck's scab collection where he had a
you want to eat one of my scabs?
Dude, that was one of the most like I was so envious about that when he had a huge fat photo book of all the times he fell and had big scabs on him and his face was all messed up, and I was like, man, I kind of start wanting to like go out and do some bad stuff so I can have photos of like my wipeouts.
See, I already had him at that time and I was like, what an idiot. Like, fuck you, Puck. That shit hurts. My elbow's still bleeding.
Here's your package.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, right. Bike messenger.
Yep.
Fucking idiot.
I liked it, man.
That has been years ago, and I watched maybe like 5 or 6 episodes of that total, and I remember that much about somebody else's life that was on MTV.
There was a sick day that I watched like the whole marathon or something. I've seen them all a few times.
There's nothing else on sick days, dude.
I was so glued.
I know. It's always the
Dyke
worst shit on sick days. You're like, I'm sick, so nothing's on TV. When I gotta go to work, there's like the best documentary I've ever seen in my life is playing.
Dude,
and I gotta go.
Sick days pre like YouTube and pre Netflix, like that. It was like Nick Jr. or crappy MTV reruns, like
the Channel 5 movies.
Yeah.
True story.
Or daytime soaps that you don't know what's happening because you don't watch them. You're just like, okay.
I watched all the Jerry Springer and Sally Jesse Raphael.
Yeah. I would always watch Judge Judy and just like the 9 different judge shows they have in a row. I'm just like, yes, you guys are complaining about nothing.
Guilty.
My favorite is that sexy judge that they're like the hottest judge on TV, and I'm like, yes, she's so hot. She's just like
she's naked.
Girlfriend. She's all sassy. She's all like a Latina sassy bitch.
Oh my god.
I liked Richard Bay. Remember Richard Bay's show? The Richard Bay show was great.
Richard Bay show.
Mike's too little for that. It was great. It was kind of like Jerry Springer-ish.
Oh, okay, cool.
It was bad. It was one of those crappy daytime.
Everything. Oh yeah.
Yeah. So video games, man. Back to video games.
That's
where we were headed. That's the road we started on, and then we took 20 different paths out.
We all like video games.
We do. What's your favorite video game, Dan?
Mine, hockey for sure. I've been playing hockey since 1994 when it was NHL 94, and they would always come out about a month before my birthday. So for every birthday, I would just get the new year. It would just be like 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, and even this year I have NHL 14, and I play that game more hours than any other role-playing game. Otherwise, besides that, it's just role-playing games. The PlayStation 2 really excels, or the PlayStation anything really excels at the role-playing games that come from Asia. So I love role-playing games. And then that's it. I try to play the shooting games. I kind of suck at them, but I try to do all the funky moves and stuff of like the teabag thing. And
do you have all your NHL games, or do you end up trading them in?
I know I have a few of the Genesis ones, then I don't know if I think because I put a chip in my last Xbox, so I was just kind of downloading them for a few years. But I bought this year, and I have one from the year before, I think, and I'll have the new NHL 15 comes out next month, so I'll have that one as well.
Nice. Wait, so does that mean your birthday's coming up?
Yeah, my birthday's in November, and they used to come out in October, but now they're coming out in September. It's like the cars when they come out with the new 2015 cars. It seems to be pushing back more and more and more.
It's like January 2014, buy the 2015 version.
Yeah, right. Yeah,
True story.
I like those.
Dan's always trying to convince me to get those hockey games. I got to do it one time. It would give us something to play together. Because we used to play. Rainbow Six Vegas, man. That was one of my favorite games to play. That's fun. I used to play with Brian, one of our mutual. That's actually how I know Mike is my buddy Brian. We we would bring his TV from his bedroom, and we had a big like projection TV in the living room, and he had a flat screen, and he would put it next to the projection TV, and we would just sit there and fucking play all day. We made a bunch of friends in Australia, like online, and like we made all these friends, and like we just play the shit out of this game, and just I kind of like that more like than the Call of Duty, because I'm a big shooter game fan. But the Call of Duty is just like run out there.
It's very manic.
You know.
Very manic.
Yeah, it's crazy. I like the Rainbow Six, like ducking around a wall. Pew, 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 pew. It's sneaky. I like it.
I like when we played Grand Theft Auto 5 for that month. I don't think I've laughed harder than playing Grand Theft Auto 5.
That was the hardest I've ever heard Dan laugh in my entire life. Was playing Grand Theft Auto 5. We would just like blow shit up and flip the car, and Dan was just laughing hysterically. You ran over all those hookers. Oh
you
God.
did. You were so disrespectful to all of them. I was trying to find the hook button. I was like, how do you pick them back up? Where's the dust them off button at? And Jason's just like running around like he's Slim Shady.
Where's the necrophilia button? I'm still in.
No, Jason was running around like Eminem. I'm like, this is out of control. One time I was standing on the street and he just comes like over my head in the car, and it just looks so realistic these days that it's so funny. It's so funny. That was good. I got some wrinkles from laughing so hard at that one. I think I was crying. At a few points I was crying for sure.
Oh my gosh.
I was crying.
I won't play that game with your son. He's a cheater. He's just like, just land the helicopter right here. Oh, I blew it up. Oh,
I remember specifically one time you and him were in the same car. You pull up the ammo depot right in the front door. You both get out, and he takes his shotgun and shoots you down to the ground. It takes your money, and went inside the ammo depot. And like he didn't even say a word. He's like, and I'm like, and then he went and purchased ammo. I'm like, my kid's so desensitized, so desensitized.
He's a little shit. I won't even play with him anymore. Fuck that guy.
Oh my God.
What about you, Bo? What's your favorite video game lately?
Oh, lately, I've
Or
been
anytime.
well, geez, there's so many. I played World of Warcraft for so long, so that'd have to be up there.
Shout out to World of Warcraft. 2.5 years.
Wow.
Like
Dude,
five-
like
5 years
5
clean.
or 6.
I'm like 5 years clean.
Dude, me too.
2008,
Oh,
and my time just ran out, and I don't plan on playing it ever anymore.
dude, I have a 30-day friend to friend, so I'll send that to you to keep your habit going.
No, that's all right.
Come on.
Then there was WildStar. I was reluctant at first, and I started playing it, and I'll probably go back just to see what top level's like. Minecraft. The list goes on. There's a whole bunch of good games. I mean, but recently I've been streaming this one I like to call Space Janitor Simulator.
What? What's
It's called
that?
Visceral Cleanup Detail, and what you do is
Visceral cleanup.
the hero is done doing what he's doing, and there are body parts and alien parts and broken stuff and shell casings, and it's your job with a mop and bucket and an incinerator to clean the place up.
Oh
It sounds like you're Rosie
whole
the
place.
robot. It sounds like you're Rosie the robot from the Jetsons. You just have to go clean
Dude,
stuff in space.
the one video I did, the one night I streamed it, it was like 3 hours to clean this base.
You're just vacuuming it.
Wait, is this what you do when you have shot every video game load you could ever shoot, and you're just completely done, and you're just like, I'm gonna play the mop and bucket game.
Pretty much.
He's there with his
I
controller.
wanted it, I had it for a while, and I'm like, you know what? I'm finally gonna pick this. I'm just gonna install it and play it just to see what it is. And I'm like, wait a minute.
He's like, I'm fucking
you can-
hooked.
You can knock over your dirty bucket and have to mop that up.
Then about half an hour to clean that shit up.
Pretty much.
Yeah, I'm with.
It's 6:30 a.m. Bud's wife comes downstairs. What do you do? Hey, God, I got one more corridor, babe.
I'm with Bud though. These games lately that are on Steam are all independent games, and each one of them is stranger than the next, and very much like intriguing. So,
God, goat simulator.
Right?
You play as a goat.
and these games are like funny and fun and stuff, and just out of the minds of people that can like now get funding for these
Yeah.
things, and they're all, and Steam picks them up. Like, this is in beta and alpha, so play this game. Like, you know, it's gonna be buggy, but it's fun, and lots of like zombie stuff lately, and it's they're so fun. I've been playing a bunch of those games. It's really, really fun. Oh, Hearthstone. I've been playing Hearthstone lately.
Hearthstone's
Yeah.
so much fun.
Okay, so I've unlocked all the guys to Naxxramas, and I kind of suck, but on the mage deck.
Wait, you have all the wings unlocked?
No,
Did
I
you
only,
pay for that, or did you use gold?
no. I unlocked the regular part of the game, and the Naxxramas, it gave me the first one free.
Yeah.
And then so I'm there.
Yeah.
Next Rim just came out, and you just started playing at the same time.
It came out like the other day, just the other day. I think the same day I installed the game.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Yeah, I just so happened to install it.
It's fun though. It's cool.
I found my little BattleNet thing, my little like authenticator. I'm like,
finally,
ooh.
you're like, oh, awesome.
It's like, but it's fun.
That is fun. Well, one of my favorite games is. Oh, I'm sorry. You want to say something?
No, go,
okay.
Go.
One of my favorite games is Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time. But that's like an old, yeah, I know, dude, I know, right? That's like an old school N64 game for any of you young listeners that don't exist out there. So I don't know, that's like my first game on like N64 that I really got into. It really got me into like adventure games and like Legend of Zelda in general. So I love that game. But recently, what?
That game was amazing.
Oh yeah, it was so
really
good.
amazing. First glance at 3D Zelda on the 64.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, you just take your time and do stuff. It was great. It
had like the whole open field. Yeah, you got to like run around, which is still kind of new. Like in that era, it was 64-bit. You're like, oh shit, dude.
It's awesome.
But other than that,
gold at that time though.
What?
That was gold at that time.
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
I mean, Zelda was always like 3D of some sort. Like you kind of had an overview rather than the 2D visual of it all. But that was like, I mean, that was right there with the Mario 64. You can turn around and go.
It was the whole 64 system. Do you guys remember like the concept when you first saw Mario on the 64 and it was turning and moving around the guy? And you're like,
the loading
how
screen.
am I supposed to jump? Yeah, how am I supposed to jump these ways now? I'm used to going, side scroll platform. Yeah, that was mind blowing. And now I can't think of ever not having that.
Exactly.
I got a lot of practice on that. My mom worked at Toys R Us, and I didn't get along with my sister, so I wasn't allowed to go home after school, and I would have to go walk after school to Toys R Us and go hang out, which was freaking awesome because I got to just stand. You go in the store and you try to play the game, and your mom's like, "Let's go, come on!" No, dude, I was there playing for 4 hours till my mom got off work. There'd be kids lining up behind me. I'd be like, "Sorry, nice try. I'm playing GoldenEye for a week, bro. Fuck off."
You're just like, sorry.
I used to hate when it was a demo cartridge and you would go and put the demo cartridge. You'd play the game and then like after 2 minutes it would just reset back to Sega and you're like, no. Didn't Crystal work there at the same time that you were playing there? Like,
no, Crystal was still a youngin' at that time. That was like, yeah, she was like.
You were raised by Jeffrey the giraffe from Toys R Us.
True story.
Yeah,
I was, man. I lived at Toys R Us. Like, I couldn't imagine like working somewhere and just being like, my kid's gonna wander the store every single day while I work here. Like, hey, my mom worked in the little game corral, so I just fucking.
Why not?
Here we go, GoldenEye, fucking Donkey Kong Country, and I
yeah.
mastered Donkey Kong Country.
She convinced you.
I had my own saved game on Donkey Kong Country on the C. Nobody ever uses C; they go to A. I had C, man. That was Jason. Fuck you. That's my fucking Donkey Kong Country. 2 more levels and I'm done, bro.
Oh my god.
She convinced you. She convinced you that Toys R Us was your room and your bed was that race car bed in the back with that. Mom, why is this?
Good night, Mom.
Good night, Mom.
And I woke up in the apartment. I don't know.
Oh my god. That's
I was a bad kid.
Dude, that Toys R Us has been around forever. That was a bad kid. Can we get a bad kid story real quick?
We gotta bring one up, dude.
Can we bust out a Jason Bart Simpson story?
Yeah.
Pick an age.
14.
5.
Oh.
14. 14. 14. I was an adult at 14, to be honest. Like, I had completely finished raising myself and we had moved on. Pick a younger age. I was worse than a younger age.
Crystal tells a story about one time where there's this like.
Oh, okay, 14. Wait, I got a 14-year-old story,
Yeah?
and I think this will be the one that you're thinking of. All right. So my sister was really mean to me when we were kids. Like, she didn't like me at all. Like, we weren't cool. Like, once I turned like 17, we became like best friends, like inseparable. But until then, we absolutely hated each other. So she would be like, "Get the fuck out of my room," and I'd be like, "I'm just trying to hang out with you and your really cool friends, man. Like, I want to be friends. I'm alone, sitting in my room. It's boring." Like, and she's like, "Get the fuck out of here. I hate you." And so then I'd just be like, "All right," and we shared a bedroom wall. And I would just be like, "Okay, I'm not doing anything for the next hour." And I could go, man. go for hours just kicking that wall like no shame. She'd be like, fucking
She tells the story a little bit different, but that's about the gist of it.
I mean, I may or may not have broken some things in doing so. She had a deadbolt on her bedroom door, but it didn't lock all the way. So then I could like
jiggle it. Oh, okay.
If the deadbolt doesn't lock all the way, it's like sitting like this. So I'd be like boop boop boop, and I move it just enough to open the room, and I can go in her room and like take all the cool stuff she had. I don't know why I took CDs mostly. Like she had really cool music, and I just wanted all her CDs. Like No Effect. I remember I stole her No Effect CD, Punkin' Drublick, and then one time I locked myself in the room and I was playing the CD. She was like, "That's my CD!" And I was like, "Ha, sucks to be you, Crystal." And then she turned the power off to my room.
Oh my god.
Touche.
I was a bad kid. I was.
Still sounds fun.
It was. You know what? I had a good time. You know, like nobody was really watching me, so I just did whatever the hell I wanted to, and it was good times. You know, I grew up into a upstanding member of society to some extent. I have a good job and such. You know,
yeah,
so
I'm proud of you. You're doing well.
Yeah, you know, it's kind of funny when we see family friends. They're like, "You work at a bank? I thought you maybe would have robbed a bank, but no, worked at a bank."
They're like, "You're not a McDonald's still?" Okay.
Yeah, Mickey D's? I thought you were a McManager. And I'm like, yeah.
I like your McDonald's job. I used to hook it up.
Oh, hell yeah. But Mick got a chair thrown at me, and I Mick quit.
Did you really?
That was the end of the line. Like, this is the story. So, customer comes in and was like, "That lady said the apple pies were 2 for $1.
Yeah.
And she charged, you know, so I asked if one was 50 cents. No, one's 99 cents. What the hell? That doesn't make sense." And I'm like, "I'm sorry, ma'am. They're 99 cents for one, 2 for $1 for two. It is what it is. Like, I don't know what the deal is. It is what it is. You're giving it to me for 50 cents. Oh, am I? Full refund? Here's your money back. Go to the McDonald's on the next corner. We're done. Move on."
Literally the next corner.
Literally. So then husband comes in. Hey, cuz, you told my wife to get, hey, cuz, hey, fuck you, cuz. And I was chilling there, and there was this whitish black girl that worked with me, and she was like, "Watch out, J-Dog!" She was like, "Watch out, J-Dog!" And I turned, and there was just a big old chair coming at me, and I was like, "Ah!"
Oh my god.
I got hit with the chair, and then I went to the back, and I was like, "Boop, boop, 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 boop. Hey manager, this is my 2 weeks notice. I'm done."
I need to file a Mick report.
I was done after that. I was like, "Hey, I don't give a shit. I'm done." They were like, we will like, I was already a manager. They were like, "We will promote you up. We will give you any shift you want. We will up your pay raise of 50 cents. We want to keep you." And I was like,
BFD,
deuces.
Give me a $3 raise and I'll stay.
Right? For all the bullshit that I dealt with that job for. I started that job back when minimum wage was $4.50. I got $4.50 an hour to deal with all that bullshit. Like, fuck that.
That's so weird for me because when I started working in general when I was 16, I think minimum wage was like $7.50 or something. Like
$4.50, bro.
Oh my god.
But you could barely buy a pack of cigarettes.
You got to eat all the canned whip you want, though. I mean, that's
and all the mustard. Oh wait.
No mustard. I got so fat. I weighed 200 pounds when I worked at McDonald's. It was bad.
There's no way you can carry 200 pounds in your frame.
I did, bro. I did.
You'd be surprised.
200 pounds. 199. I never crossed 200. 199, but it was bad.
Nice.
Dude, once you cross 200, there's no going back. So I'm glad you didn't get there. Let me tell you.
I switched to no soda anymore at all, or pop for you, bud.
Pap.
No soda. But
Pop, I know what it is.
I would only eat salads. I stopped eating cheeseburgers and nuggets because, man, you work at McDonald's, you can just shove cheeseburgers in your pocket. Just make a cheeseburger and you're like, bloop.
Oh my god.
Go to the freezer. I'm gonna go check some stuff out in the cooler.
I used to fill my pocket with nuggets and then go to the stock room and open up the sauces and just
That's some Napoleon Dynamite stuff right there.
Dude, let me get some of your
Tots
tots.
are amazing.
Hey.
Can I get some of your tots, Napoleon?
No, man, my tots.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
I think Mike has some would you rather's for us.
Yeah, I do.
You have any this week?
I got something. I think
I know you're running low, but I mean, we got to keep this going.
I'm running low.
Our
Yeah. They might start getting a little easier, or maybe just like not as interesting, but there's still something to think about. So, let's go with this one. Would you rather have X-ray vision or be able to read minds?
That's easy. X-ray vision. I don't want to fucking. I don't want to read minds.
Really?
Yeah, I remember we had that Facebook conversation last week.
If it's selective, I would choose read minds. And if it was everything at once, I mean, if I had a choice to shut it off or learn eventually how to shut it off, yeah, I'd do that.
That's a very good point. Bud's got a very good point there.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's like Edward Cullen. I mean, not to bring up Twilight, but I mean, that guy's just listening to everything.
Which animal is he?
Then you come across somebody who's so dumb that you can't read their mind. Come on.
Well, see, yeah,
I'm torn.
I know enough about it.
I mean, I feel like there's benefits to both. Obviously, I kind of want to say read minds, just because, like, I don't know, like go on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, and you can just read the guy's mind about every like answer. Like, I feel like it can benefit you more in the sense that, like, I don't know, like, I mean, you can go play poker and you know what your opponent has, or something stupid like that. I don't know. I'm only thinking monetarily. But
yeah, but then you got to listen to all the bullshit that everybody, like, all the crappy bantering of everybody all day long. Like,
that's why I wish for it to be selective. So be like, shut up and.
An X-ray vision. I mean, like, what the hell am I going to do with X-ray vision? Like, what? I can see a naked chick.
Besides be pervert. Yeah.
Yeah. Like, what is X-ray vision going to do for me? Really, if you have a good enough imagination, you can imagine that girl in just her bra and panties while she's standing there. Like,
but I mean, there should be something else that you can do with X-ray vision that's like kind of cool. No, I mean,
like wall. Like, I think it's just perverted. I think X-ray vision is just purrs.
I kind of agree with that.
I just want to see into the Lego figure minifig bag so I can see which one they get. That's the first thing that came into my mind when I thought about X-ray vision.
Which Simpsons character is this one?
I mean, at my age, I've seen enough naked people in my life randomly, and I don't really care for that stuff. But just to see through stuff would be cool.
Dude, what if,
yeah. And that's why I'm torn on this one. Like, I don't want to read minds, and I don't think X-ray vision is beneficial enough. Like, I don't know. I don't want either.
Okay, so
can it be like the power from Professor X, where you can talk to them and suggest suggestion, telekinesis, full on?
No, because it's just reading minds. Yeah.
He always looks fatigued after that. Anyway.
Yeah, he's just like.
Shot his load.
Mental boner, man. What do you
expect? Give me a minute.
Everyone's like, Charles, are you okay? No, I think X-ray vision. Okay, so you're in a UPS truck and you get to pick one package. Boom, X-ray vision. That's where it comes in.
How often would that come up?
You're never allowed to pick a package at UPS.
It's a bunch of sex toys and fucking crap, like fucking Life Alert bracelets and fucking bullshit. You know, like,
dude, we could work for the CIA or some shit. You go work for TSA at the fucking airport. You just look at people. You're like, they're clean. You're good.
Search him.
Yeah.
Search him. Search her.
There you go.
What's that balloon doing? Oh,
yeah. Pull that out. All right.
I don't think I'd piss people out though. I'd be like, yay.
Yeah.
Do your thing, chicken wing.
So yeah, that's all I have for today. Yeah.
All right. Well, that wraps it up for us on Random Friend Squad. Thanks for listening to all of our bullshit bantering and pretending like you were interested for over an hour. This one's a little long. I apologize, guys. It's because I have hosted.
No, it's good. I liked it.
Good. I hope I did a good job. I hope to maybe come back again. Me and my Chicago paint would love to host this show again. But I mean, Bud and Mike are awesome. Maybe or Dan and Mike are awesome. Maybe Bud one.
I'll do one. I'll do one day.
It's 4 beers in. I'll
mediate one of these. Maybe you get me on a topic I'm really good at if we do like a video game week.
Oh, you mean this week? Like, cause
yeah.
Oh, really?
Well, we used to do a lot of video game stuff. Anyway.
All right, guys. So have a great week. We will see you next week. And everybody,
subscribe.
Subscribe. Check us out on iTunes eventually.
iTunes, Random Friend Squad / YouTube,
Facebook, Twitter. Okay, you can find us on
Twitter.
Facebook. You can find us on Twitter, YouTube. Subscribe, find us on iTunes eventually in the description. And as always, Random Friend Squad.
We love you.
We love you. Bye. Heart.